So part of being in JWEL, there are these events that we're going to do. We're convening people 3 times a year to push the research forward and learn where the research is. We've already done one, and in that one it was collaboratively identifying what are the major paths we're going to go forward on as the major priorities. But at the same time we did that, we had some of the best speakers from around, whether it be Robert Langer and the invention process and how you can build that up in your organization. Peter Senge, one of the world's experts on organizational learning, talking about what that means. So you have the keynotes there, you have the collaborative discussions among them, and then the priority setting to move forward. That was the first, and that was all in the first week. Now we've got work groups going forward. They're going after 5 different elements of workplace learning. And in our next time, we'll do the same thing. We'll have some keynotes, we'll have some discussions, and we'll have all the progress that happened in those. And every time we meet, we'll do that again and again and again. So you can be part of shaping it and part of seeing it while it happens. In addition to that, we also have the opportunity to bring your people in for different courses that are already developed, because we're part of the Office of Digital Learning. So there's so much available already for training, and as a member of JWEL you can get access to that in ways other people can't. So companies around the world are figuring out now that if you just look for college-educated graduates from the US and Europe, you're leaving billions and billions of people out of your search. And these are highly talented, hardworking people. So we're trying to find ways to help companies get through there. One of the best examples I have right now is our MicroMasters program. So the MicroMasters is a way to get your first year of a master's degree done online, and that credit becomes transferable to other schools. So you can get a certificate, or that can be an interesting way of getting into schools like MIT that you may not have had a chance to get into before, but you do well in our MicroMasters, we'll accept you into the master's program. That allows us to reach people that would not necessarily be able to get into MIT even if they knew about MIT. Companies are starting to tap into that also. So for example, GE is saying if you take certain MicroMasters programs, they'll guarantee you an interview. Not a job, but they'll guarantee you an interview because they see it as a way to find talent also. So as an individual, what do you want to do? You want to start taking these because what we're doing is helping you fill up skills that employers want. But in addition, as you go through these, you gain some certification, some notoriety to give yourself opportunities you might not have been able to get to just by sending your resume in a different way. So, you know, in my father's generation, you would go work for a company and you could spend your career with that company. And that's changed now. And now both companies don't necessarily hang on to their people as long, and people don't necessarily want to stay with the company as long. And as a result, that's changed the whole way companies think about developing their employees. But it also changes the way employees need to think about developing themselves. It's now your responsibility for your career. Nobody's going to do it without, nobody's going to do it for you. So the fact that these are out there to help you develop is fantastic. And what we're trying to do is go beyond that. There are certainly online courses in a lot of different ways, some free, some paid. We're trying to go beyond that and say, okay, how can we link this in so not only that you took the course, but you've actually shown that you're good at this stuff so people want to pay attention to you.